Breaking news. Germany news. Merkel's firms now hit by Trump's tariffs on £200 billion of China goods. German companies are suffering a serious backlash over the U.S.-China trade war, after U.S. President Donald Trump slapped tariffs on Chinese goods, placing Berlin businesses under turmoil. A survey by Die Chambers of Industry and Commerce revealed today. German firms operating in the U.S. and China have been hit massively by the ongoing U.S.-China trade conflict, as tensions escalate between Washington and Beijing. Trade tariffs have severely disrupted German businesses based in China, with 41% based there saying they were affected when exporting goods to the U.S., while 46% reported higher costs when importing from the U.S. In addition, 57% of U.S.-based German companies reported higher costs when importing and exporting within China. Volker Trier, foreign trade chief at the D, said, "The dangerous trade dispute between the U.S. and China is also hitting German companies doing business in the two countries. The impact is huge. Nearly half of the imports from German companies are directly or indirectly affected by the new tariffs, for example because they source raw materials or components from the other country." German companies are now considering closing or relocating their production sites to other countries, in a bid to avoid higher costs due to raising tariffs. Firms based in Berlin were also hit by trade tariffs, due to their international network of suppliers and overseas customer relationships, according to the DIG survey. Mr. Trier added, "A further escalation of the dispute would be a threat to world trade as a whole." Tensions between the U.S. and China continue to escalate, after Beijing threatened to hit back if Mr. Trump's administration raised imposed tariffs to 25% on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. The U.S. has already placed tariffs on Chinese goods worth $34 billion to punish Beijing for what it claims is unfair trade practices, while China lashed out with tit-for-tat tariffs. U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer said, "The increase in the possible rate of the additional duty is intended to provide the administration with additional options to encourage China to change its harmful policies and behavior and adopt policies that will lead to fairer markets and prosperity for all of our citizens." China's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zheng Xuang said China was standing firm on its course of action over the U.S.-China trade conflict. He said, "China's position is firm and clear-cut. It remains unchanged. The blackmailing and pressure by the U.S. will never work on China. If the U.S. take measures to further escalate the situation, we will surely take countermeasures to firmly uphold our legitimate rights and interests."